My guest this evening, YG Madhuvanthi, is a member of the Tamil Nadu BJP. She is joining us on the broadcast. Good evening, Madhuji. Rahul Ishwar is an activist joining us on the broadcast. Hi, Rahul. Good evening. Madhavan Narayan, senior journalist on the show with us this evening. Thank you very much. Sanjay Hegde is a senior advocate joining us on the broadcast. And Dr. Pulla Rao is a political analyst who I hope will be representing the DMK's view. Although every time I say that, yes, he says he is representing his own view and not representing the DMK. I understand that, Dr. Rao. Thank you very much. And just to tell our viewers that as expected, the DMK and the Congress party both have refused to speak on the issue. Dr. Pulla Rao, are they refusing to speak to the issue because what has happened in court today is a major, major embarrassment for the DMK government, because the DMK government has been saying, look, you light the Deepam there on the sacred Madurai hill and you risk communal riots there. The court has said nothing doing. This was an opportunity for you to bridge the gap between Hindus and Muslims. You didn't do that. Instead, you have imagined these ghosts for your own convenience to pit a community against each other. Essentially, the court is, in my view, accusing the DMK government of orchestrating the situation that has happened in Madurai.
Every judgment, whether it's a public issue, the court will definitely condemn or condone or support some party, either the government or those opposing it. It's not the first time. They can't give a balanced judgment. They have to give a judgment one way or other, and they've done it.
Okay.
They felt this is wrong, that is wrong. So it is not a rare occurrence. It's happening every day in the court, Supreme Courts and 25, 30 High Courts, 1,200 judges. It's nothing too much. But first of all, I don't know whether the judgment at this level, which is going to the Supreme Court, is infructuous. This lamp was supposed to be lit in November, and it is not. Now it's passed for that date. Maybe this judgment will apply for next November or the future.
Yes, of
course. That the courts have not clarified.
No, of course this judgment now applies for next year, because the Deepam is lit during that one particular period.
Purpose, if I was a great strategist of any political party and government, which would not be below me, I would say you have succeeded. They have succeeded. Immediately after 11 months, 10 months, something will happen, either this way or that way. So immediately, nothing is going to happen on the ground. Supreme Court. If it was, let me just put it very objectively, if this was an issue that the Supreme Court deemed very important, they would have taken a stance when.
Dr. Rao, I don't understand, honestly. I honestly have not even understood what the fuss is about. Come to think of it, it is settled in law that the land belongs to the temple, except the 0.33 acres on which the dargah is located. Now, the pillar on which the Hindu groups want to go light a diya, the Kartika Deepam, that does it, is it on the dargah land? It is not on dargah land. So the land is Hindu land. Hindus want to light a diya, but the DMK government has decided that if the Hindus light a diya close to the dargah, there will be communal tensions. How has the state government decided that?
No, I tell you,
there is something called fundamental rights in this country. Hindus have the fundamental right to practice their religious practices.
Absolutely.
Who is the DMK government to stop them?
Absolutely.
And then they say they are great seculars. Is this secularism? Is being anti-Hindu secularism, sir?
I'm extremely happy. Every religion, Hindus get their rights to go forward, revive their tradition. It's a good thing. It's a long cultural history of ours of 8,000 years. There's no argument there. The only argument that I bring forward is these things should be done in a more harmonious manner, and the court should have guided them how to do it. And this is a legacy issue. There's no point quoting the British Privy Council, because they've given 100 judgments against us. The British
But the court had in December told you what to do. The court had in December told the Stalin government what to do. Please allow a handful of people accompanied by CISF to go up the hill and light this Deepam. It is not that they were lighting the Deepam inside the dargah.
Even the bench could have taken earlier.
The Stalin government stopped that.
No, the bench took 1.5 months. Where was the urgency? They said. I want somebody to answer why the bench took so long.
What is your point, Dr. Rao?
The point is that this is a legacy issue. And when something came out which favors the Hindus, they should have been happy, taken it forward in a very harmonious way. People will contest me, saying, oh, it was very harmonious.
Harmonious, Rahul Ishwar wants to come in.
Just one
Harmonious.
submission.
If it was, the Stalin
don't
government
we
could
want
have
an India-
created the harmony by saying, okay, we'll not go to the Supreme Court and we are withdrawing the impeachment of Justice
No, no, but you
Swaminathan.
should have approached
Go ahead,
Maybe
Rahul
just
Ishwar.
one submission. Who is against harmony? Don't we want an India where temple, dargah, church, everything coexist and celebrate?
Huh.
Who is against the harmony? For example, please come to Kerala and Sabarimala. We have a mini mosque inside one of the holiest Hindu temples, and we celebrate Wavar, a Muslim friend of Ayyappa. Similarly, if there is a lighting ritual on a temple, what can it cost to dargah? And people like Justice Swaminathan ji, who has always stood on the path of righteousness and dharma, he's being demeaned, his caste name is being called, he's being abused. What is the logic of it? And please remember who is actually creating this divide. What issue can really be a thing like this making? So that's the reason why. And please remember, Tamil Nadu, let us be honest about it. DMK has always taken an anti-Hindu position for their own politics. For example, his son Udayanidhi Stalin, we all respect him as an actor, but he has gone on record to call it Sanatana Dharma, dengue, malaria and AIDS. So we know their attitude. But let me be honest and point out one interesting thing. Their mother, Durgama, or Stalinji's wife, she's a great devotee of Guru Ayappa. She has come to Kerala and offered nearly kilograms of gold to Guru Ayappa. So we understand that they are taking this for a political position. The DMK people are taking for a political position. Shouldn't our secular group be applauding this and saying, see, a temple and dargah is together. The temple ritual is going here. The dargah is going there. Let us celebrate both. Is that not real secularism? Is that not real pluralism?
Okay.
Is that not Hindu-Muslim unity?
It's a shared sacred space. That shared sacred space has existed for a really long time. But for the last 150 years, there have been questions about who owns the land, etc. as well as the Deepam lighting. So when it is said that it is a legacy issue, there is some truth to the fact that this is a legacy issue. I will come to Madhavan Narayan in just a bit, but I want to go to Madhavi ji. Madhuvanthi ji, you've just heard what Pulla Rao is saying. He's saying actually this is a win for the DMK government. Come to think of it, it's not like the Kartikeya Deepam can be lit today or tomorrow, right? Now it'll have to wait for another year when the time comes for it to be lit. Till then, the matter is in the Supreme Court, and at least for the moment, there is no law and order issue in the state, which is what the Stalin government wanted.
Good evening to you and to my fellow panelists. Firstly, this is an immense, amazing victory for Hindu Sanatan Dharma, and we are all extremely happy about it, that the judiciary has stood above the government and actually shamed the government today and said that the government has not been secular at all. Having said that, it's not about waiting for one more year. We waited for 100 years. We waited since 1997. We waited since 2014. We waited in 2025 also. 2005, the Dargah Committee gave an NOC. Nobody wants to talk about that. The Dargah Committee said we have absolutely no problem. They can go light the lamp wherever they want as long as it's not inside the Dargah premises. And as far as this Deepatun is concerned, it does not come anywhere under this land where the Dargah is.
Correct.
You can light a Kartikeya Deepam across the entire hill if you want, other than anywhere else inside the Dargah. That is how Kartikeya Deepam is lit. Do we all light Kartikeya Deepam as one lamp in our houses? In fact, that is what Justice Swaminathan himself said. You don't light one lamp. You light the lamp across your entire house and in your doorway and outside and everywhere. That's how you celebrate this festival. Having said that, it is not about waiting. It is about a slap to this anti-Hindu DMK government, especially before elections, from the judiciary, and all the Hindus better understand that if this government again comes back to power, what is going to be the plight of Hindus in Tamil Nadu. And I think our Home Minister Shri Amit Shah ji has very, very clearly mentioned this yesterday at Pudukkottai, very clearly said that this is an anti-Hindu government. A party can be anti-Hindu, ma'am. A party can have any kind of ideology. But can a government be anti-Hindu or anti-Muslim or anti-Christian for that matter? This government is anti-Hindu. And they are all out. And look at what they are doing. They want to go to the Supreme Court to appeal. Come on, give me a break.
Is it a Hindu versus Muslim matter? Or is this a DMK versus BJP matter? I think that is the question.
This is clearly anti-Hindu, ma'am. There is no DMK versus BJP.
I'm sure there are different points of view.
BJP is not even in government in Tamil Nadu for so many years.
Correct. And the BJP has no presence, but it's trying to make its presence felt, right, in the coming elections. And therefore, I ask the question.
Does not have to
and I will ask that question to